Hello everyone, so I'm back with yet another video, and this week for you I have my October favorites. I have quite a bit, so it'll probably be a little more of a chatty favorites or whatever. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. So the first thing that I have is a Nudes eyeshadow palette by Maybelline. This eyeshadow palette is absolutely amazing, especially for the price. I think it was like, what, maybe $9 I think it was? But I have been loving this throughout the whole entire month of October. I'm even wearing it right now. I just flippin' love it. So if you haven't tried or checked this out, I definitely suggest you to go do that. Especially because it's very cheap. So if you're starting out with eyeshadow, you never really worn it, and you know, you want to go buy a nice little palette without spending a whole bunch of money, this is definitely one you should go and grab, and I almost dropped it. Next, with more like body stuff, I have the Soap and Glory breakfast, the Smoothie Star breakfast scrub. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. So much. It smells so good. And I had the sugar scrub in my other one, in my last favorites video. And between the two of these, I definitely, this is my favorite by far. I feel like it's a lot more exfoliating than the other one. I don't know if that's actually true, but it seems like it is to me. I like the smell so much better than the other one. It's just so sweet. It's so good. It's just amazing. So definitely love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it so much. I can't. I'm gonna end up smelling this the whole video if I don't put it down. Next is I have fragrance lotion from Victoria's Secret, and it is the Vanilla Lace. I've been using this so much throughout October because I like to moisturize after I get out of the shower, which you definitely should if you don't. But it smells so good just through typical like vanilla scent, and I love it. It's just great, and yeah, I'm so awful at explaining how much I love things, but all I can say is I just love it. Flippin' love it. I have two other ones that I have yet to try. When I went and bought them, there was a whole bunch on sale. But, so I'm probably going to put this one away for a bit and try the other ones. But I definitely flippin' love this one. It smells so good. Next we'll go with, this is just a little tiny sample that I have, and it's the Roses de Chloe perfume. And it is so good. Like, it smells amazing. I'm in love with it. I've been wearing it. It's not spraying. So much. I'm surprised it's not empty, but once it is, I plan on purchasing the full size because I flippin' love it. It smells so good. And this would be like probably my first high-end perfume purchase, because I usually just get like ones from Rue 21, Charlotte Russe, because they smell good too, and only $10, so why not? But I do really want this one, so I'll probably treat myself for Christmas or ask for it for Christmas because I want it. Next I have a candle, and these are more of like, now I'm getting more into like the more random type favorites. They don't really have much of a category. This candle is very cheap. I think my mom got it from Walmart, but it's a pumpkin pie spice, and it smells amazing. Oh, that's another thing. Anything and everything pumpkin in October, like, that has been definitely my favorites. Like, I love pumpkin stuff, pumpkin scents, pumpkin taste. Like, I made pumpkin snickerdoodles in the beginning of the month, and they were so good. How could you not love pumpkin? I just love it so much. Everything about it. Yes. But this candle is absolutely amazing. It makes my whole room smell great. There's sometimes when you buy cheaper candles, the scent's not very strong, but this is, and I just love it. It's great. Not bad for a Walmart candle. Alright, foodish kind of thing, I guess I'll just go. These Hershey's Cookies and Cream Drops, they are delicious. I've always loved the, like the cookies and cream chocolate bar. So these are just as good because they're the same thing, just bite-sized, and they're so much easier and so convenient and so good. And I have to literally, like, stop myself from eating the whole bag in one sitting. Surprise, they're not gone, but these things are so flipping good. They're so tasty. Oh, I really want one right now, but I'm just gonna, nope, gonna put it away. Okay, then I have, let's go with clothing. I said, when I did my fall H&M haul, and I got a black bomber jacket, I said then that I knew it was going to be something that I wore way too often, and I knew I was going to be right. This thing I have worn so much throughout this month because it has been getting colder, but not right now. It's been 70s and it's November. I don't know why. But earlier in October, it was pretty freaking chilly. So this has kept me very warm and I love it. I love this thing so much. It's so comfortable. I literally just wear it all the time because it's great. It's just wonderful. But it keeps me warm. It does what it needs to. It looks so cute. I just love this freaking thing. Like, I need to go get more bomber jackets because this is just, I'm in love. So, in love. But, so it was definitely worth the $50 that I spent to get it because I'm definitely wearing it so much. So I love this thing. And it's so puffy and just, love it. Okay. So I only have 2 more things to show you, but then there's like other things that I have like favorite wise and stuff just to talk about. So first things, I have a few books. I've read so much throughout the month of October and I've just gotten back into reading. I love reading so much, but I have a problem when it comes to reading. Once I start a book, I will keep reading it until I finish it. And I've read all of these in like 2 or 3 days each, and they're like 500 pages. But the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare, this is the prequel series to her Mortal Instruments series, which I love. I started reading those when I was a sophomore in high school, and I just fell in love with the series so much, and the prequel series just as good. I loved these books so much. So you have The Clockwork Angel, The Clockwork Prince, and The Clockwork Princess, and these books like got my, like, she's just an amazing author, like especially the last one, not spoiling anything, but it did provoke some tears and I just get so attached to characters and books and it's just a mess, and I was an emotional mess in the last book and I'm sad that this series is over because I want to keep reading more. But yeah, so if you're into like any sort of like supernatural books, so this has like vampires, things called shadow hunters, they like kill demons and stuff and all. It sounds crazy, but so good. If you're into that sort of thing, I definitely suggest you go read these books because they are amazing. And then the other book that I have is also by Cassandra Clare, and it's The City of Heavenly Fire. It is the 6th book and the last book of the Mortal Instruments series. I've had this since it came out, but I didn't read it until like 2 years later. Yeah, I think it's like almost 2 years that it's been out. Because like I said, I'm the type of person that once I start a book, I will keep reading it and not do anything else. And I was in school and it was important not to let my reading get in the way of my schoolwork. But this book is so good. I love it. The series ended off perfectly and she did a great job. I'm so sad that it's over, but she has so many other she has a sequel series that she's writing now. The first book of that's out, and there's she keeps doing all these spin-offs for this series, and I'm just in love with the Shadowhunter stories and all of that and her writing, and I can't wait. I have to go get those other books because I just love them. So definitely, if you haven't read this series yet, I highly suggest you go check it out because it is so good. So good. I want to go through and reread all of them again because I just love them so much. But yeah. And then I have 2 shows on Netflix that I loved. And the first one is Supernatural. They put season 11 on and I watched it in like a week, not even. I binged watched that. I love Supernatural. I've always loved Supernatural. I've been watching it for like, what, 2 years, even though it's been on longer. But season 11 was so good. I think season 12 is on now. I just have to, I'm a few episodes behind. I don't know how much it's on, but I have to go through and watch the other ones so I can get caught up and keep watching it because I just love that show so much. So if you're ever looking for a show, like I said, and you're into that supernatural type stuff, you need to go check out Supernatural on Netflix if you haven't yet. It's amazing. And the other show that I watched, I literally watched this show, the first season, because it's only the first season on Netflix, in a day and a half, and it's Quantico. It's great. It's about, I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it if you do want to go check it out, or if you're watching it and haven't seen it, like haven't finished watching it or whatever. It's about like these FBI trainees called Nats, and like, I can't remember the abbreviation for Nats. Oh well. But FBI trainees, and they end up getting later blamed for a terrorist attack, and it's just all trying to find out who really did it and everything. It's just so good. I like was hooked after the first episode and just watched the whole thing straight through, like I said, day and a half. And then I even started watching the second season with my little like Xfinity and ABC Family app, and they have season 2 going on right now, and I'm just so in love with that show. It's so good, and you should definitely check it out. ABC always has really great shows, so I wasn't surprised when this one was just as good. What else did I have? Oh, also, since, you know, October, all Halloween and stuff, I had quite a few Halloween movies and stuff, obviously, that I loved watching throughout the month, because Halloween is just a great, like, I wouldn't really know if to call it a holiday, but, Halloween is, I love it. It's, so Halloween movies are one of my favorite movies, but, like, right behind Christmas stuff. And I had so many movies that I was just watching all the time, like horror movies and just like Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus. But I did a blog post, and I'll link that down in the description, on all of my favorite Halloween movies and stuff that I enjoyed throughout October and the Halloween time. So you should go check that out if you're interested. And next. Oh, music-wise, I have my Spotify, my Spotify thing that I do every month, and let's see, I have to pull it up. So my Tracked October, woo, where is it at? Okay, my October milestones. So, This Town by Niall Horan was the song I kicked off with in October, and the song I closed the month off with was Strong by One Direction. And, okay, so then they have How You're Listening added up. I listened to 889 unique tracks this month in October, and 224 different artists. That number seems so high. I can't think of how I have listened to 224 artists. That is so mind-blowing. That's why I love, like, when Spotify sends out these things at the end of the month. My October squad, the artists that I played the most, I can't speak. One Direction, 5 Seconds of Summer, Blink-182, Ed Sheeran, and Panic at the Disco. Like every month, I always have Blink-182 and 5 Seconds of Summer on there because they're like 2 of my favorite bands. Love them so much. My top 5 tracks: This Town by Niall Horan, Dirty Little Secret by the All American Rejects, throwing it back with that one, Pity Party by Melanie Martinez, Voodoo Doll by 5 Seconds of Summer, I can't speak. Voodoo Doll by 5 Seconds of Summer, Guys My Age by Hey Violet, which you should go check out the music video because it is so aesthetically pleasing and I love it. I just love that song. I love Hey Violet. No shame. Yeah, that was it. That was my month of October and my music. And like always, you can always go and check out my Spotify. I have that linked down in the description. I always make new playlists, and I have a favorites playlist. You can go and see what I like listening to. My taste varies quite a bit, pretty much everything but country music. But yeah, so if you want to go check that out, feel free. That was everything, and I like way too many things, I've noticed. But thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you comment or something below what you've been enjoying this past month. So yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah! Bye!